Today I'm going to share 15 ways for you to cut expenses out of your budget. Last week we went over how to build a budget for beginners. I'm hoping that inspired you to build your very first budget, but maybe now that you are looking at your budget and you're realizing, I really do need to cut expenses, but I don't know where to start. This is the video for you. I'm Ajadang. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm excited to help you start saving money. A lot of these examples we've already talked about last year during the 30-day debt payoff challenge. It is a free challenge that I ran with my community, and 1,500 of you actually did the challenge. So I hope that you got something good out of it, whether it's figuring out your budget or accomplishing one of your small mini goals. If you want to dive into that 30-day debt payoff challenge, I'll go ahead and link it in the description box. Again, it's free, but it does complement things on this list. So if you need a little bit more explanation on some things, I would not only check out that debt-free challenge, but also a video that I'm gonna link above that does a really good deep dive. Let's get into 15 different ways that you can cut expenses from your budget, okay? One way that you can save money is shopping around and comparing your insurance to other companies at least once a year. Whether it's life insurance, health insurance, car insurance, make sure that you're getting the best deal. Also, maybe your life circumstances have changed that will allow you to adjust how much your monthly insurance premiums are. So for example, apparently insurance companies for cars specifically, they prefer married people. I called Brian's car insurance and put my name on his insurance because now we also only have one car, and they asked if we married. I said yes, and they decreased our car insurance monthly cost to, I believe, like almost $80 a month. So even if you do like your insurance, you should still call them to see if a deal can be had. Another way for you to cut expenses is if you shop online, to use certain extensions in order to get percentage off your online spending. I personally like Rakuten. I've been using Rakuten for years. I have an extension on my browser for Rakuten. So anytime I'm shopping online, I can get a notification that the website I'm on is offering cash back. So I'm on Tree right now, and they are, I think, 4% cash back. And you know, 4% might not seem like a lot, but if you're using an extension like Rakuten every single time you shop online and slowly connecting $1 here, $10 there, it really does add up. And with Rakuten specifically, you're getting cash back into your bank account. But besides a Rakuten, which I'll link below, you can search for coupons, promo codes, rebates. I do not buy anything online until I know for a fact I'm getting the best deal possible, whether that is with cash back with Rakuten or a promo code. Similarly to that, I've actually also started buying my groceries online for pickup. And when you order on like a Ralph's app or a Costco or whatever, they should have a section where they have weekly ads so you can see how you can get deals while shopping online. You can still accumulate rewards and all the things. And then remember, when you're shopping for groceries, whether it's online or in store, to go towards the generic version of what you're looking for. Nearly anything that you can buy at the grocery store that's packaged, from meds to like chips or whatever, will probably have an unbranded option that can be offered to you, and I would take that. Or I do take that every single time. Speaking of food, another way that you can save on expenses is to meal prep. I know for me, I spend a lot of money on Postmates. I get lazy, I get tired, and the last thing I want to do is cook. But I do find that when I am in the mood, mostly after grocery shopping, that's when it is my opportunity to meal prep and to make things in bulk. Maybe not necessarily entire meals for the week, but I'll prep my veggies, i.e. just cutting them. Maybe I'll make some salad dressings. Maybe I'll make something like a soup that can stay fresh and will actually taste better over time. And then that in the long run saves me a lot of money on ordering in, because I literally have no excuse. Everything, all the hard work is done, and I just have to heat it up. The next thing you can do is cancel a subscription or negotiate a bill. Chances are you already know if you have a subscription that you don't use, or maybe you forgot to cancel your subscription after like the free 7-day trial. Today's the day to do that. But if you're feeling like a total badass and want to do more, you can try to negotiate one of your reoccurring bills. So the first thing you're gonna do if you want to try to negotiate a bill is you wanna get all your information together. How long have you been a customer? Do you pay on time? How much are you paying? How much data are you using? And most importantly, what their competitors are offering for the exact same service. I find that when you say, hey, I've been a customer for X amount of years, I pay this, your competitor pays this, I am about to make the move and cancel with you and go over to them, I want to give you the opportunity to match it. That normally does the trick. Similar to negotiating a bill, you can also ask to get your interest rate lowered on your credit cards. Do your research on your account's history and terms, see what other card companies are offering, and then you can make your informed argument with that information. The issuer may decline your request, but honestly, it never hurts, especially if you have a credit card interest rate of upwards of 30%. If you have the opportunity to get that lowered while you're paying off all your debts, you need to do that. I shared an example of a script that I would use in this video up here. So click that if you're interested in trying to get your interest rate lowered, and use that script to the T and let me know if it works. The next way to cut expenses is to implement the 72-hour rule. The 72-hour rule is great if you have a problem with impulse spending. If you find something you want to buy, I'm assuming it's going to be online, put it in your cart and then walk away for 24, 48, 72 hours. However long you make the rule for, you walk away from it. And if in 24 hours you still want it and you have the money to buy it, you can go and buy it, but I feel like chances are you will no longer be interested in what you're going to buy. Shopping secondhand is also a great way to save money. Most of the things I buy, even my designer goods, are actually secondhand. I like shopping secondhand more so for keeping things out of the landfill, but it is a great way to buy exactly what you need for less money. You can go to thrift stores, you can shop online at like a Depop at a Poshmark, you can go on Facebook Marketplace. It might take you a little longer to find exactly what you need while shopping secondhand, but I think it's kind of worth the savings, especially if there are other financial goals and more important financial goals that you need to achieve first. I would also cancel your Amazon Prime subscription. It goes back to the impulse purchasing, right? Being able to buy them online, getting free shipping, and getting them the next day makes it really easy and tempting for you to press that buy button. Do you really need to buy that thing that you were going to buy on Amazon? Tell me why one day I go into the house and realize that Brian bought a small little basketball hoop because he wanted to. By the way, that has since been donated, so I would call that a waste of money that could have been prevented had he not had such easy access to buying something so stupid. Another way I save money is by removing all my credit cards and debit cards off of my iPhone wallet. When it's something that's not planned, but you still have easy access to just do this, that makes impulse spending very easy to do. So what if you just remove that aspect of your life? How can you essentially make buying certain things more difficult for you to do? Another way to prevent impulse spending is by unsubscribing to marketing emails and unfollowing influencers that make you feel like you need to spend money. There is nothing more tempting than an email from your favorite store saying that they are having a 20% off blowout sale that only lasts through the weekend. Between email marketing, between social media, your favorite brand can reach you literally any time of the day to let you know that there's a sale happening. If you find yourself being tempted by these emails, if you're finding yourself being tempted by social media, it's time to unsubscribe and unfollow. Same with maybe even your favorite social media influencer. If they always make you feel like you need to buy something, you need to buy the latest and greatest, maybe you mute them. Maybe it's time to have a social media detox in general if you feel like the urge to spend anytime you're online swiping is too much to overcome. Another way to cut expenses is again to just cut spending in general by doing a no spend day, week, month, or year, because I know some of you are doing that. I did a whole video breakdown about what it is to do a no spend week in the cards if you want to check it out. No spending week doesn't mean that you're not spending money on anything. It just means that you're putting rules in place that prevent you from spending money on things that you do not intend to spend money on. So again, if you're interested in learning about what that might entail, check the cards above. If you're with a bank that's charging you fees, another way to cut expenses is to move banks. That might sound very dramatic, but I promise you it's not, because in this day and age, with all the financial institutions that are offered to us, there is no way you should be paying a monthly fee, an international charge fee. Outside of like an overdraft fee, which by the way, if you are overdrafting within your bank accounts, watch my How to Budget for Beginners video, because we need to stop that from happening. But there's no reason for you to be paying bank fees when I promise you there's a bank that you can get no fees from. Do your research, find a bank that works for you, and get the hell out of there. Now, if you want to go out for a dinner or a girls' night or a date night, but want to be responsible about your spending, try a happy hour. Try buying appetizers instead of a main dish. Those are things I love because it saves you money and you still get to do the things that you want to do. Just because you might be in debt, just because you're on a financial journey, doesn't mean that you have to take everything that's holy and good and fun out of your life. You just have to do it a little bit more smarter. So instead of dinner at 8 p.m., you're having dinner at 6 p.m., which again, I recommend anyways. I just think it's better. And one of the last things on this list to cut expenses is to tell your friends and family what you're doing. You need a support system, whether it's for just the short term of you accomplishing your financial goals or long term in the future. Tell your family, tell your friends what your goal is, what you're trying to accomplish, and to hold you accountable. If they're with you and they see you about to buy something that they know is not on the list of things that you have approved yourself to buy, they have all authority to snatch that credit card right out of your hand and push you out of the store. And if you feel like you have a really, really great supportive group of friends or family, cutting expenses as a group and holding everyone accountable for that could also be a little fun journey you all can go on together. If you feel like you don't have that kind of support system in real life, we have a Discord channel where people share their wins and losses and their financial questions. I'll go ahead and link that in the description box. And just know that it doesn't have to be in real life. It could be in the comment section of this YouTube video. It could be on the Discord channel. Find your community in order to help push you through to reach your financial goals. Okay, so that is a very short list of different ways for you to cut expenses as you start your budgeting financial journey. If you have any other expense cutting suggestions, let us know in the comment section. In the description box, I will put the Discord channel if you want to become a member. I'll put any links that I talked about in the description box. And also, if you want to take part of our 30-day debt payoff challenge, which is free, you can go at your own pace, but that'll be linked in the description box as well. I hope that this video made you feel inspired and excited to tackle your budget, to tackle your debt, to tackle your financial goals, and gave you, kind of different ways for you to help do that along your journey. I'm ajadang. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.